Hello, my beautiful soul. I would love to offer you an activation, a meditation, a hypnosis, a process of healing, of alchemy, of divine remembrance, of wisdom, for you to really shift your consciousness to the highest timeline, the highest truth, the highest reality, your highest self. And we're continuing with the heaven on earth. Now, again, this is more of a concept. Heaven on earth is a concept. So let's ground it into reality. What is it on a day-to-day level? What is it on an emotional level? What is it on a physical level? What does it mean to you to live your heaven on earth? And really, for me, what matters most is to be in the highest truth of self, is to really live without illusions and to open my heart, to open my mind, and to open my gut to true reality. Now, we're all learning true reality. We're all learning how to live purely present, purely powerful, purely in the here and now, to recognize our co-creation abilities. We are one with source. We are one with all that is. We are not separate. We have this divine power and we are reclaiming our self-worth. We are reclaiming our authority, divine authority. We are reclaiming our humility. We are reclaiming our, again, divinity, and what that actually means on a real tangible level. So welcome, beloved soul. Allow yourself to settle into a meditation. You will be receiving energetic downloads. Take everything with discernment. Set your intention for this session and recognize that you are that. You are already the love of your life. You are already the love that you seek. You are already whole. You are already divine. You are already healed. You are already free. So why are we doing these activations if you are that, if you are source, if you are one with all that is, that you are part of the whole? There is no separation. Why are we doing these activations? These activations are helping you realize the truth of who you are and to anchor that into your day-to-day experience so that you can be free in your expression. What does that mean to be free in your expression? Well, remember who you are as a child, where you were unconditioned. There was nothing that contracted you. There was nothing that was a veil of who you are. You were fully expressed. You were fully you. You were fully free to be you, accepted in the totality of you. I want you to remember who you are as a child and to actually live a life where you get to play, where everything gets to be a play. What does that mean? Well, it means, like, let's not take life so seriously. We've got to actually come back to our true spiritual nature, that we are already complete. There's nothing to reach. There's nowhere to be. There's nothing to prove. There's nothing to strive. We don't have to be on this journey anymore. We are the destination. There is no destination. So yes, we're going to be grieving some of the plans that we've had in place. And that's okay, because it's happening for you. Life is expressing itself through you. In fact, I'm really passionate right now, but bear with me. I was having a meditation yesterday, and I was listening to my mentor, my yogic mentor, and he was saying that Shiva, which is eternal presence, eternal truth, the one self that animates all life, that the unmanifested self that created life, that created all of this, that we are Shiva. We are all Shiva. We are all eternal presence. We are the totality. Okay. So what does that actually look like to be the eternal presence? We are not two. It's not necessarily that we are one. We are not two. So then I started feeling into that. And I was like, we are not two. So think of a body, okay? I've got two arms, two hands. If we are not two, but we are not the same, what that feels like for me, and I want you to discern that, is it's like you are this hand and I am this hand. But we're both part of the same body. We both have the same heartbeat. We both have the same wholeness, totality, the entire body. But you are left and I am right, or I am right and you are left. Does that make us separate? No. But does that make us different? Yes. One's left, one's right. One has this function, the other one has this function. So we are not the same. We are not one, but we are not two. And that's the very definition of non-duality. And that's the very definition of unity consciousness, left brain, right brain. So when we interact with others, we are not two. We are not separate. And I just want you to feel that, because this is a realization. Yes, it can be a remembrance too. It's a visceral realization. I went to dinner last night with friends of mine here in Bali, and they're locals. And they were really happy to see me, because one of them I did a healing with a couple of years ago, and it was a profound healing. So he told his wife, he told his daughter, and so they came to have dinner. And I was at the table, and after I had this realization that I am the eternal consciousness, I am one with all that is. I am source. I am creator. This is my manifestation. This is my reality. Oh, the audacity that I had to realize that I am source, that I am God. Wow. The humility that comes with that, but the power that comes with that too. I am source. I'm not separate to source. That means that I get to choose. I get to decide what I want. I get to say that I want this and I want that. I don't need anything because everything is complete already. Everything is in totality. I'm already in the total, like everything is already all encompassing, all inclusive. Nothing is outside of me. Everything exists within me. I am already the completed self. I am already home. There is nothing that I need more. That realization was unbelievably profound. And then I'm at the dinner table and, I shared a few codes, and I was talking to my friend's wife, and she's such a beautiful soul. And I was fully myself, like uninhibited. Like I was not shy. I was not holding back. I was like fully me, like the realest of the realest me. And she loved it. And it offered her the opportunity to be fully herself. And when we got deeper into my work, and I gave her a little bit of healing, because I help with self-worth, I help with the soul, I help with the inner child. Like when I speak to someone, I'm speaking to their inner child, I'm speaking to their soul. I help with insecurity releasing, with limitation releasing, with activation. They were entranced. And I did it from the goodness of my heart, the greatest good for all, recognizing that the eternal spirit is all there is. And so it felt like I was just talking to me in another timeline. It felt like I was talking to my mirror. There were 5 bodies, one eternal consciousness. I mention that all the time. I teach that all the time. I actually experienced that directly. Literally directly. And everything that we experience is just a frequency match to our consciousness. So when you align with your highest self-worth and you recognize your sacredness and you recognize that you are not separate, you are that, you are that, you are all that is, you are source, you are one with all that is, you are the treasure, you are the prize, you are that. When you recognize your sacredness, your specialness, from the creator's perspective and definition of that, your true power, you operate on a different frequency altogether, and miracles happen in every breath, because you are that. You are the creator and the creation. You are the dream and the dreamer. Okay, so let's digest that. Take a deep breath in. So all that's left now as the living embodiment of creation is knowing that, reminding yourself every single day, and now just working on your breath to make sure that you are cool, calm, and collected in all situations, so that you send a signal to your brain that you are always creation. You are always creator and creation. Oh, that's a nice word, creation. So the combination of the two, creation. You are always creator and creation. So why are you holding your breath? Is it because you don't trust? Let's release that. It's safe to trust my creation. It's safe to trust myself as creator. It's safe, and I feel safe to trust others as source consciousness, as love embodied. I know how to trust my higher self. I know how to trust all that is. I know how to trust my heart. I know how to trust my soul. I know how to trust my body. I know how to trust duality. I know how to trust non-duality. I know how to feel trustworthy. I know how to feel that I trust my intuition. I know how to trust the unseen. I know how to trust the unknown. I know how to surrender to the unknown. So that was another download that I received. One, when you say a command or a prayer, creator of all that is, super consciousness, it is commanded to teach me, show me, lead me how to trust myself so that I can be fully free in my expression as my true authentic self. What you're actually commanding is to your highest self, to you. You're commanding to yourself that activation, you're self-activating. It's not outside of you. Creator's not some imaginary outside force. It literally is you. You're speaking to the highest version, the highest power source of you, and making that manifestation happen instantaneously. Then you have the realization, so all I've got to do is trust and know what I want, and just know what I want and make it happen, because I am co-creator, one with all that is. And then you recognize not only are you trusting, but all you have to do is just make sure that you're breathing deeply so that your body always feels safe. So all you have to do is learn how to breathe. And that's easy. You just like any habit, eating healthy, going to the gym, breath work, breathing in, breathing out, signaling the brain that it's safe to be in your creatorship. And as you do that, you soften and you start receiving. And receivership isn't just a feminine trait. But guess what? Now that you're in this realization and highest timeline and highest activation of who you be as your true self, you get to fully actually surrender. And surrender gets to be fun. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to make anything happen. I don't have to be the one that moves and shakes. I can actually just set an intention and it come to me. I can actually trust that if this relationship no longer serves me, that source, my highest self, my highest reality, my highest trust, my highest will, my highest everything, my highest orchestration just takes care of it for me because the realization alone is enough. Okay, I realize that I'm in a toxic, this is an example. I realize I'm in a toxic relationship. I realize that I'm in a relationship that doesn't meet my soul. I realize that I'm not really honoring my values. I realize that I'm not really living my highest expression. I realize that I'm afraid of the unseen. I realize that I don't trust other people. I realize that I judge people. I realize. You realize. And then from that realization, creator take care of it, superconscious take care of it, reshuffle reality to meet me at this higher realization. I'm willing to step forward. Yes, change can be scary because we hold on to what is known, but if you can just push through that fear of change, the fear of letting go, the fear of things collapsing, the fear of things closing, I guarantee you it's happening for your highest good. And you will thank yourself for that reshuffling because it's always an upgrade. It just seems like grief. It just feels like you're letting things go. It feels painful, but it only feels painful to the part of you that isn't real, the ego. The ego clings. The true self is always free, is always shape-shifting. And that's what I realized that I do best is I shape-shift like you wouldn't believe. With every breath I take, I upgrade. And I'm only sharing that with you to activate that for you. I get downloads daily of the upgrade for myself. That might be a lot of unnecessary energy being used, but that's just my nature. Like I'd rather upgrade than not. I'd rather realize than not. I'd rather awaken than not. So I'm like, oh, I realize that I'm settling. Shift, boom, new reality. Oh, I realize that I'm undercharging. Shift, boom, new reality. Oh, I realize that like I'm judging. Shift, boom, new reality, unconditional love. I realize that I'm not trusting. Shift, boom, unconditional love. I realize that I'm not open to more channels of money and abundance coming in because of a limiting belief that abundance can only come in this way, when abundance is all there is. Boom. I realized that I've been playing the small self instead of the big self, that I'm the creator, that this is my manifestation, that this is my reality, that what I say gets to be, and it's not delulu, and it's not delusional. It is true, it is real, and I'm an instant manifester. Boom, shift, reality, done. It is a truth that we step into. The only limitation really is fear and identifying with the unreal self, the little me. There is no such thing as little me. You're not the character. You are creator and creation. So merge back to creator, merge back to the source, come back to the source, come back to the highest timeline. Come back to no time, timelessness. Come back to the primordial candescence, the radiance of who you be as light. Be that, because that is what you are. So let's not play any other game otherwise. And how deep can we go? I will give you a confession that one of my vices is overworking and addiction to that. And coffee. I have like 2 to 3 coffees a day. They're my 2 vices that I'm aware of. And sometimes I'm reactive. I mean, who is not? But that realization, the moment that I realize that, I shift. I'm not that anymore. As I take a deep breath in and out, I've realized that. I've identified that. I'm aware of that. I have compassion. I have love. I've let it go. I'm not that anymore. Who do I want to be now? Well, I want to be a purified being that has a sattvic body, a body that is alkaline, a body that is pure, a body that is higher consciousness, higher vibration, nourished deeply. Done. I no longer want to be reactive, so I've let that go. Right here, right now, I've let it go. I don't need to hold on to that. I'm someone that doesn't take anything so seriously because I'm all that is. Everyone's a mirror reflection of me, giving me a sign, a symbol, a synchronicity, an information, and I can choose what to do with that information. Don't shoot the messenger, baby. Let's love on the messenger. Why are we judging people that trigger us when they are literally helping us? I know easier said than done, but remember, I'm speaking from a higher perspective because we always want to go to the higher perspective, to the higher perspective, to the higher perspective. Stillness will give you that higher perspective. Why are we not being more still? Every excuse that you give yourself of not enough time, not enough money, not enough this, all of that is just a limiting belief. We're all free. We're all timeless. We all have that expression available to us of realizing the higher truth and stepping into it like that. It's almost like every breath is a portal into a higher truth. Breathe in, breathe out. So let's just integrate some of these realizations I'm just channeling right now, because I had massive realization of being the eternal presence. Like, whoa, I am God. We know this, but we just got to remind ourselves that every single day. Like, I'm divine. Oh, I have power. Oh, I get to manifest what I want. I just need to know what I want. Oh, you know what I want? I want divine love in every breath that I take. Yeah, I'm choosing that. I'm choosing that. I'm choosing. This might sound, I don't care about judgment. I know this sounds a little bit funny, but just take this with discernment. Why not? I'm choosing to be worshipped as a divine goddess. I'm choosing to be worshipped. Why? Why not? Because I want to, because I'm choosing that. It's not conceited. It's not arrogant. It's not selfish. It's not whatever. This is my reality. This is my dream. This is my creation. I'm choosing to be worshipped. Like, I am letting you know that you have limitless imagination, therefore you have limitless capacity. We're here for a reason. Let's not take our purpose so seriously. Maybe our purpose is to play as children. And then I saw a post that you are a child of God. No, 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 no. That's the old paradigm of belief. A child of God. You are that. There's only an eternal presence. Children are not in a hierarchy, like there's no hierarchy of consciousness. When you have a child, you can see how tapped in they are. Sometimes they're more tapped in than you are. Children are our teachers. They're our messengers. They're our guides. They're our ascended masters. Age is just a human construct. When you see a child, that child is an ascended master. Let me tell you, we're not children of God. We're not children of the kingdom of heaven. We were never separate. There's only one eternal presence, and you are that. So really digest that. Breathe it in. I'm going to give you some downloads on receiving, because I want you to just sit back, let life flow, let yourself receive. Stop overworking, stop pushing, stop striving, stop forcing, stop. You deserve divine rest. You deserve divine freedom. You deserve divine completion. You deserve to receive. Okay, so breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. I know what it feels like to receive with ease, grace, and joy from the Creator's perspective and definition. Creator as you, your true, your truth, your Creator. I know how to release all resistance to receiving abundance, love, and divine support from the Creator's perspective and definition. I feel worthy and deserving, and it is safe and possible. Breathe. I know how to trust that everything I desire is already flowing to me in perfect timing. Desire from your heart, desire from your truth, desire from the deepest core essence. Take a deep breath in. I know how to allow my highest timeline to unfold effortlessly. Let's give you discernment on your highest timeline. What that means is I'm living my best life. I'm living my highest truth. I'm living unadulterated. I'm living uninhibited. I'm living the unwavering self, the unapologetic self, the immovable self, the unchanging self, the ever evolving self, the paradox of the unchanging and ever evolving self merged together as one. I am that. I am eternal essence. I am all that is. Take a deep breath in. I am fully open to miracles, unexpected blessings, and divine opportunities with every breath I take. Take a deep breath in, my alchemist, my divine alchemist. You are a magician. So if you're a magician, let the magic be with every breath. Let the magic move with every exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. I know how to release all unconscious beliefs that I need to struggle or work hard to receive. I know how to allow myself to feel deeply worthy of all the love, joy, and abundance in my life. I know how, and I do, embody the vibration of ease, alignment, and infinite flow. I don't need to see it to believe it. I need to know it and trust it first, and then I'll see it. I don't need to see it to believe it. I need to know it, trust it, feel it, and it is done. I trust myself, my path, and the divine orchestration of my reality. I'm the creator of my reality. Are you ready to create? If you are truly the creator of your reality, which you are, confirmation. Let's be an artist of reality. Go out and paint the town red, baby. What are you creating? What do you want? What are you creating? What do you want? Because the thing about you is that you are naturally benevolent, and you can trust that. You are naturally a lover, and you can trust that. Let's give you discernment on the lover archetype. Okay, take a deep breath in. Your original blueprint is I am the lover, and I am loved, and I am loving, and I am lovable. Breathing in. So we're going to let these downloads settle into your consciousness. So I'm just going to integrate them into every cell of your being. And just know that when you are commanding, you're really commanding your superconscious self to create reality, to orchestrate reality, to reshuffle reality, to merge with reality. You are a shapeshifter. You are the alchemist. Do you like my little Beep, 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 beep. Reality shifting, reality shifting, reality shifting. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's take another deep breath in. All right. So we're going to give you some more downloads. So first, your identity is shifting right now. You're starting to loosen the grip of who you think you are, and you're surrendering to what is truth. I am Shiva. All is Shiva. Let's give you discernment on Shiva consciousness. What is Shiva? The eternal light, the eternal presence, the eternal truth, perfect love and perfect truth. All that is totality, the absolute, the supreme self. Think it is done, it is done, it is done. Let's give you discernment on all of those things. Let's remove all concept of you operating from. There's different times. There's different time, like ways of perceiving time. I'm going to bring you into present time and teach you that you have completed your mission, you have completed your purpose, and that you can rest. And I just want you to feel that, like you've completed yourself, like this is a new beginning for you. And everything that happened leading up to this moment is a closing. How relieving is it? You know, like when we move house, where we clean and declutter our stuff, where we wipe our phone clear or we wipe our computer clean. You know, that feeling of like, this is completion. When we graduated high school, you know, graduated university, completed. That's like when we left a job, when we left a relationship. So I want you to feel the relief of a completion of a cycle. And you don't need to hurry up to the next thing, like rest, just rest. The next thing will reveal itself. You're not in a rush. The next relationship will come in. You're not in a rush. The next chapter will come in. You're not in a rush. You know that feeling? That's where I want you to be right now. Oh, I'm fucking present. I mean, oops. I'm fully present. 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 And I know what that feels like. Take a deep breath in. So now you are the vessel of divine intelligence, transmitting energy of truth. I want you to take a deep breath in. Would you like to know what it feels like to understand yourself, understand life, understand creation, understand creator, understand others? Say yes. Would you like to know how to master your emotions so that you can be in devotion, in love, in truth, in heart-centered connection with others, that you can honor others from a devotional, loving space as Shiva, as divine? Take a deep breath in. Would you like to ground and stabilize and root this energy into the earth, knowing who you are without anxiety, overthinking, and emotional overwhelm. Would you like to know how to live your day-to-day life without nervousness and the symptoms that come from nervousness? Take a deep breath in. Would you like to know who you are and how to live your day-to-day life emotionally resilient? Would you like to know how to feel grounded and stable in all your major rebirth cycles? Take a deep breath in. Would you like to feel safe, secure, and balanced in your physical body always, no matter the situation at hand, whether you're in social situations with certain people that you admire, performing on stage, or doing something that is beyond your thresholds or feels like an expansion of self for the first time, that you know how to feel confident at every threshold moment, that you have mastered the art of confidence when expanding your skills, when expanding your ability to be who you truly are in every moment, moment by moment by moment, that you can be fully expressed, fully confident, fully safe in your body when you are outside of your comfort zone, thinking outside of the box, and really expressing yourself in new and profound ways beyond the known, beyond the past. Would you like to know how to love yourself in every expansive moment? Would you like to honor through love and humility and self-sourced safety how to love on your humanity and what that means? All the things that are more primal, more animal-like. Even that's an illusion. It's more like removing the judgment, removing the judgment. Anything that is judged as profane. Would you like that? Would you like to release any judgment that you have of your ancestors around some of their limitations, their survival compensations, some of the things that you might believe that you've inherited from them, that some of the unconscious blame that you have towards them? Like, I wouldn't be in the position that I am, and I wouldn't have had the life that I had if you just had your shit together. But like, at the end of the day, everyone is doing the best they can with the consciousness that they have available. And we really need to drop all judgment and accept ourselves and accept our ancestors and honor them for dreaming us into existence, offering us the opportunity of evolution to be where we are today, to have the opportunities that we have today, because they had a level of consciousness at their timeline, at their level of awareness, and everyone is always doing the best that they can, and we know that truth. So can we release some of the judgments that and projections that we have of our family, of our parents, but also some of the pressures and expectations that they may have of us? And it's not about resisting that. It's not about hating on that. It's not about disliking them because they don't have their awareness together around, I'm a free soul and I need to detach from your expectations and your vision of me. It's a matter of understanding that in order to in order to be an adult, we need to let go. It's important that we let go of needing the unconscious secondary gain of being attached to the family expectation. So let's put it this way. If we have identified that you are source, that you are creator, that you are co-creator, that you are creation, that you are creator. This is your game. This is your reality. This is your manifestation. Everyone's a manifestation of you. Everyone's a projection of you. This is your play. Yeah. You're the power source. Then what is it about you that is choosing to be stuck? What is it about you that is choosing to be in that toxic relationship? What is it about you that is choosing to be burdened? What is it about you that's choosing to feel the weight of the world on your shoulders? Because you've got the choice. Why? What is the secondary gain? Is that if there's something that is happening in your life that is not ideal, that is limiting, that is stagnating, that hurts, that is painful, from this higher perspective that we're talking about, I'm working on energetics right now, emotions right now, mind. From this higher perspective, why am I choosing this? What am I gaining out of this? What am I gaining out of being in a toxic relationship? What am I gaining out of not making money? What am I gaining? Ask yourself those questions and answer them for yourself intuitively. What am I gaining from not getting pregnant right now? What am I gaining from having a mother that's constantly on my back? And what am I gaining from any of those circumstances? What am I gaining from being in love with someone that is already taken? Take full responsibility. That's your answer. Whatever's happening in your life that isn't your creation of choice, what am I getting out of that? What's the secondary gain? What's the benefit? Keep the benefit, release the circumstance. Keep the benefit, release the circumstance. An example is, what am I gaining from not making enough money? Resilience, choosing abundance in other forms, recognizing abundance in other forms beyond monetary. Self-discovery, practice, financial resilience, business experience, learning how to survive and thrive, wisdom, freedom, time for myself. I don't have to take responsibility. I don't have to do my taxes. I don't have to have difficult company structures. I don't have to work so hard. I can give up. I can surrender. I can let it go. I can rely on everyone else to gift me money. I'm giving you just a channeling of examples on various different levels of personhood. I don't want to work. I don't want to have too many clients. Okay, so keep the benefit of all of that. And I'm now choosing to make money infinitely abundantly, to receive more than I deserve, to receive all of it, to restructure my reality where I can have all of those benefits and money. How? Well, we live in an infinite reality. Well, I know thyself, and I know that I only want to work 20 hours a week. Okay, taxes. I'm willing to pay taxes. Yeah. I'm willing to work as long as it's my passion and as long as it doesn't drain my life force. So it's like you're negotiating with yourself and you're realizing that happy medium, the happy balance. You're keeping the benefit because you have realized that this is your truth. This is what matters to you. This is what is good for your soul. But then you're calling in the money as well. But just realize that they can coexist. You don't need to sacrifice. That's a limiting belief. That's a limiting belief. I know who I am without sacrificing myself. I know who I am without betraying myself. I know who I am without sacrificing money. I receive all the money, all the abundance, all the resourcefulness, all the divine providence, all the divine provision that I am worthy of because I am that. I am that. I am that. I am that. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am that. And you definitely are worthy and deserving, no matter what limiting belief that you have. 100% you're worthy and deserving. You are life. You are it. Shiva is worthy and deserving. And you are that. I am strong and resilient. You don't need to prove that by surviving a financial drain. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. As you can see, I'm very passionate. Allow that passion to move through every cell of your being and activate you, activate you, activate you. Take a deep breath in and out. Now, any symptom that you have in your body, in your life, let's speak to the symptom. Okay. What does it need what do you need in order for the symptom to release? What are you suppressing? What are you not connecting in with? This is for one of my clients. Say you've got skin issues, acne, and it's showing up. That's your body telling you something. Where are you suppressing your truth, your emotions? Where are you frustrated? Where are you blowing up? Where are you inflamed in your inner experience? I'm inflamed in my environment. I don't like where I'm living. I don't like the clutter. I don't like the toxic dynamic between me and my family member or who I'm living with. This is an example for my client. Can you honor your emotion right now that you're frustrated with where you're living, with how you're living, with the look of it? Can we declutter your house? Can we clean it up? Can we beautify it? Yes. Can you speak to your loved one and tell them how you feel and what you need and what your boundary is? Yes. Can you tell the creator of all that is, I am frustrated, I am hot, I am inflamed, I am angry, I feel limited, I feel stuck, I feel imprisoned, I feel trapped. Creator, take care of it. Release these emotions for me now. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. The moment that you acknowledge the symptom and what it's teaching you, showing you, is the moment that the symptom subsides. So now I want you to do the same exercise. Go within right now. Where is there an imbalance in your life, whether it's financially, whether it's physically, whether it's nutritionally, whether it's in your body, it's in your emotions, in your relationships? Locate a symptom for me. Breathing in, breathing out. Any symptom, any symptom. It can even be unrequited love. Can be nothing's coming in financially. It can be acne. Can be imbalanced muscles. Can be inflamed lymph nodes. Can be wrinkles. Can be people don't call you back and you just don't know why. Why is everyone ghosting you? Why do I get ghosted? Now you've identified the symptom, let's go within. What is the symptom teaching you, showing you about you, and what you're not honoring? It's either a suppression, something that you haven't acknowledged in your life that is imbalanced. The symptom is the messenger. Let's acknowledge it. What's underneath that symptom? What is it showing you about where you're ready to shift out of? Acknowledge what you need, what you want. Now, this is a paradox because before I just said that you don't need anything, everything is in totality. But I'm talking about, let's replace acknowledge what you need to acknowledge what you want. What is truth? What is truth? Because you're so worthy and deserving of recognizing your truth, acknowledging your truth, and having that truth make manifest. Say what you want. I want more money. I want more soul love. I want more safety. I want more talent. I want more skill. Say what you want. I want more freedom. I want more travel. I want more love. I want more tenderness. I want more understanding. I want deeper breath. I want clearer skin. I want to lose weight. Say what you want. And now, just one thing that's going to activate that heart's desire. Text someone in a loving and easy way. Hey, can we talk? This is an example only. Go exercise. Go stretch your body and do 5 deep breaths. Say a prayer to your higher self. Clean your house. Go out in nature and take work off for the next week. Call a friend. Book in a therapy session. Can you see just one step? It doesn't matter what it is, just one step. Make yourself a meal and don't eat the meat. Just all veggies. Or make yourself a meal and just eat the meat, no veggies. It doesn't matter what it is. You know your truth. Activate it one step. Any step. Activate it. Take a deep breath in. Now, your homework is to have more pleasure, more play, more intimacy, and more flow, no matter what. I don't care about your schedule. I don't care about your busyness. I don't care about your commitments. Your homework is more pleasure, more intimacy, more play, more fun, more flow. Let the orgasmic energy of life move through you as life force. Play, flow, softness, pleasure. Eat the most divine meal ever. Oh, just spoil yourself with a feast of a lifetime. Go get a massage, go out into the jungle, like whatever is your pleasure, that's your homework. Play, pleasure, orgasmic living, from the creator's perspective and definition of what that means. It's pure divine love, pure divine love, pure divine love, pure divine love. Let your life be infused with pure divine love. That is all there is. That was the last download. Love is all there is. So I'm going to give you love is all there is downloads. Ready? Breathing in. Breathing out. Love is all there is. 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 Creator of all that is, my highest self. It is commanded to download, install, and activate the following in every cell, every layer, every timeline of my being across all dimensions and realities in the highest and best way. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. I know what it feels like to embody love in every cell of my being. I know how to live in the truth that love is the only reality. I know how to align with love as the governing force of my life. I know how to experience love beyond illusion, fear, and limitation. I know what it feels like to walk in the frequency of divine love. I know how to surrender to love as my highest vibration. Breathe. I know how to be completely safe in the presence of unconditional love. And I feel it, and I feel it, and I feel it. I know how to trust that I am always surrounded and held in love by the all. I know what it feels like to recognize love as the fundamental nature of all things. I know how to breathe, move, and exist from a place of pure love, and I do, and I will always. I release all resistance to knowing that love is the greatest power in this universe. Universe. I allow love to fully anchor into my consciousness, emotions, body, and energy field. I integrate the truth that love is the source of all healing, all miracles, all transformation, and I am that. I am fully attuned now and always to the highest frequency of divine love in all areas of my life. Take a deep breath in, beloved. I know how to release all past conditioning that told me love was something to fear, earn, or prove. I now recognize and acknowledge and realize that love has no limits, no boundaries, no conditions. It simply is. I am that. I know how to see love in every situation, even in moments of challenge or uncertainty. I know how to release all illusions of separation and remember that love is the only truth, and I am that. I know how to trust that love is the guiding force that leads me in perfect alignment. I know what it feels like to exist as love in harmony with all creation. I know how to feel that I am connected to the infinite stream of love that flows through all things. I release all past life, ancestral, and collective wounds that made me forget love's presence. Breathe. I know, I now know how to activate the divine remembrance of love as my eternal nature. I am that. I now align my consciousness with the heartbeat of the universe, which is pure love. Yes, I am pure love. I now fully integrate the reality that love is the foundation of creation itself, and I am that. I release all distortions around love, returning to its purest, most divine expression. I am that. I am one with love, and love is one with me across all timelines and dimensions. I am that. I now vibrate at the resonance of true love. I am my own true love, effortlessly attracting, receiving experiences that match this frequency. Take a deep breath in, beloved. I now and always fully trust myself, trust the other, trust source, trust the eternal presence that animates all of life. I now trust that when I live in love, everything aligns in my highest favor. I am deeply attuned to the universal truth that love is all there is and all there ever was. Now, I want you to know from this vibration, if there are changes that need to happen in your life because of realignment's sake, just know Creator takes care of it. I got that download. It's like, oh man, I don't have to figure this out on my own. I don't have to do this on my own. The divine will reshuffle the reality for me. I'm going to let it happen because doing it through the intellect is a head beep, head beep, you know? I don't want to. There's no way that I can act on behalf of my infinite self. I command the infinite self to do the reshuffling for me in a blissful, loving way. It doesn't have to be through trauma. It doesn't have to be through destruction and being destroyed in the process. No, 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 no. No, that's a misconception. I'm going to do it the royal, regal, loving way because I am that. I am that. I am that. You are that. You are that. You are that. Until the next activation, so much love for you. You know who this transmission is for. It is for you, my miracle maker. It is for you.